So, the big question is, what are you trying to accomplish right now? How are you, yes, you, how are you showing up for those around you? Are you working on becoming a better mom, a better sister, a better wife, a better teacher? Whatever it is, there's always room for improvement. I recently discovered that we should be lifelong learners, always listening to something, always reading, always learning something new. So, where are you and how can I help? Hopefully, this channel helps you find some of your answers. My name is Tamaya, and welcome to Maya's Minute. So, for all you teachers out there, woohoo! I'm not sure when you started school, but we started last Thursday, which means we've been back in the classroom for a whole 7 days. Hooray! 7 whole days. So, remember in the previous video, I talked to you about reflection, about reflecting, about stopping to take a look at how things are going. So, this is just a quick reminder. We've been through 7 days right now, and this is a point where you should be stopping to just take a look. Take a look at how things are going. I'm going to give you a quick 3 R's, okay? And they're going to be reflect, rethink, and restart if you have to. All right? So reflect, rethink, and restart. So the first one, reflect, is take a look at how things are going. How is your classroom running? Are you pleased with it? Are you happy with how things are going? Do you have your systems in place? Are there procedures for how you want things to be done? Think about it like this. Ask yourself, if my classroom continued the way the state that it's in right now, if it continued to be run this way for the entire school year, would I be okay? Would I be comfortable with it? Would it be effective? Would the children know what to do? Would the children know what to expect? Those are questions to ask yourself. If not, then that means you have to stop, take a look, and reassess things you already have in place. Maybe possibly even think about some other things that you need to implement, some other things, procedures and things that need to be put in place. So that's your reflection piece. Now the next piece is to rethink. Think about what changes you want to make. What do you need to adjust? Like it could be the smallest thing as far as how you line up, or it could be a biggest thing as far as like do the children know where to go when they get out of school? Like simple, like it could be something big or something small. So just think about every little aspect of how your day is. Um, do they know how to line up? Do they know where to line up? Do they know? It depends on what grade you teach. Really, that's another thing. Like I teach kindergarten, so the smallest thing, which may be like common sense for other teachers, not so common for us. Like we have to literally show them everything. A lot of them, it's their first time being in such a big school, unless they went to pre-K there. A lot of them came from like a smaller daycare pre-K setting, or some of them come straight from home. So it's like a new world. So it takes a while for them to get into the routine of being able to do things. So it could be something like lining up. It could be like distributing items. Do they know how to pass things along, how to take one and pass it? Do they know where to go get pencils if they need it? Do they know how to move around the room? If they need to go to the restroom, what's the signal? Do they know how to get your attention when you're trying to quiet them down? What's your system to get them to call their attention? Like these are little things that should already be in place after 7 days. But if not, now is the time to rethink it. Sit down and write things out, map it out how you want it to be done. If you need more help with that, you can leave a comment or message me. I can probably help you out with that. But these are things that you should be thinking about. These are things that you should be working on. What's your seating like? Are you pleased with where they're with the seating arrangement? Are you pleased with who's sitting next to who? Like, do you need to move some people? Like, I've already switched my student seats already. Probably Wednesday this week, I changed some seats. Not everybody, but I made some arrangements because you don't know them coming in. So you kind of what I tend to do is I let them. I put them. I just group them. When at the beginning I just group them because I don't know them, and I watch and I listen and I see who works well with who, how things are going, and then I put them into groups like that based on their abilities, their personalities, and things like that. That's how I end up grouping them. I usually try to put the ones that need more of my attention. I usually try to put those ones closer to me. I also sometimes try to put those that are stronger, I try to put them maybe next to one that needs more help, because those will be your helpers. Those will be the ones who um, you you are going to do the work, but they will also do the work for you. That's called working smart and not working hard. You let the children help you. So the ones that are able to listen and get it quickly and follow, you put those next to the ones that are having more trouble focusing and following directions. They will be the little helpers for those students. All right. So that's your rethinking piece. The next thing is restart. Don't just do it. Remember I said on the previous video, the one about what are your goals for 2023, 2024, I think was the title of it. But you don't just restart. You have a conversation with the children so they're not confused. All right? Because if you just go in there starting something new, that's going to create confusion. They're going to be looking like, okay, I thought we were doing this, but now teacher's doing that. That creates confusion. That leads to chaos. You don't want that. So just have a quick conversation with them. Hey, I know I taught you how to do ABC like this, but I decided, I had to change the heart. I didn't like how it was working, so I made a change. I decided that we're going to try it like this. So talk to them about it, model, show them what you want. After you show them, you practice. You keep practicing until they get it, but be consistent in practicing. Be consistent in doing it until they get it. So yeah, make sure you show them, and that will they'll tend to get it once you do it so many times. So those are my 3 pieces of advice for you. Reflect, rethink, restart. Don't be afraid of restarting. Like it's really okay. I know sometimes you might feel like, well, I already showed them this way, so I don't want them to be confused, or I don't want to be inconsistent. You prefer to make the change now so that your year runs more smoothly than to keep something in place that's not working. Let me say it again. It would behoove you to fix it now while it's still early in the school year. It's not too late. You are not glued to anything. You don't have to be married to anything that you've already put in place. If it's not working, fix it now. You rather fix it now than later, than to let something that's not working continue going, and then months in you're like, oh, you look. Don't wait that long. Fix it now. And just thinking about that, made me think about something something one of my mentors said, which is like, the time is gonna go by anyway. So like, you might as well do something, like put the work in, do something that works. Like those 180 days, well, 173 more days for me. Those 173 more days, they're gonna go by anyway. So you might as well take the time and figure out what works. Do what works. Fix it now. Fix it now. And you will have a much smoother year. Once you have systems in place, once you have procedures in place, once your children know what to expect, they know what to do, they know when to do it, they know how to do it, your job becomes less hard. Less hard. Not saying it's not going to be hard. It becomes less hard. All right? So train them now. Show them how you want things done. Put the systems and procedures in place. Do the hard work now. Do the thinking part. Do it now, so that things will be easier for you later. All right? So there you go. Take that time and reflect. Thank you for listening. If I helped you in any way, hit the like button. If you know someone that would benefit, you know what I'm going to say. Hit the share button. Share it with somebody. And if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. All right? Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.